Hey everybody, back again, and tonight it's another app test. Spotted Ghost has released an SLS camera, so we're going to check it out quickly here. Back at PAMA, which is a familiar spot to all the people who regularly view my channel. This is a very haunted location in Brampton, so we're just going to check out this SLS camera back here. Maybe see if we get some knocks while we're at it, because I have had them here in the past. So let's get the SLS camera loaded up. And I've got another one just to try side by side to compare. Of course, there's GhostTube SLS, which I do keep on my phone and use regularly. I'm not going to compare that one to the Spotted Ghost one tonight, but we're going to give it a try, see what happens, see if we can get any dancing figures here at PAMA. Let's go. Okay, so we're going to load up this app. Just so everybody knows, transparency, I have Andre behind the camera there. He's hanging out, helping me film this, because this app, I will, full transparency, not sponsored, pay for it with my own money, but I did try the beta version. I was part of the test flight trying it out. So now that the full version is out, we are going to give it a try. Again, it's the Spotted Ghost LiDAR app, and it does the SLS. So we are going to film it. Andre's got to film the camera though as I hold it, because it doesn't allow you to film through the app yet. Hopefully in a future update that'll happen, because I do like to be able to record that directly from the phone. But until then, we will just get Andre recording the app. So Andre, if you want to come in here, and right away we'll let Andre adjust exposure so you can actually see it. I'm just going to pull it right back here. Or actually, let me get it bright enough that you can see.
That's pretty good.
Pretty good? Okay. So we've got a wall maybe 5 feet away, and then another wall maybe 15 feet away. So you can see as I adjust the depth on the laser here, it moves where it's scanning. So when I'm at the maximum 15, it's touching the wall way out there. You can see my hand is in the way. And then as I pull it back, you're going to see that light come back and move closer and closer. And now we're on the close wall, and you can see my hand is still too close because it's in front of the phone. So we can just adjust the depth that the laser is actually affecting. And that's actually kind of a neat feature. So if you're standing recording a hallway, say, you can just go down the whole hallway and map it. Now, it's just a matter of kind of panning it around and adjusting the depth as we do. So you can see, where'd that go? When we're looking for features here, well, let's use this. You can see as we pan here, there's the doorway there, which you may or may not be able to see too much of on the camera view. But you can see like the cross beams are being hit by the LiDAR. And you can see my camera bag on the ground over there. And we can just pan across. So there is definitely some value in using this. I do wish you could record through it. I think that would be an amazing feature to have. We'll go, and we're shooting laser way down into the corner. You can see the walls, and there's a tree. I'll pull it back a little bit so you can see. And then there's the doorway out to the parking lot. So we can pull it back so that we're nowhere near any of that. So it's just really, really neat for that. And I don't know that we'll get anything here, but it's worth trying. So now what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to hand my phone to Andre so that he can film or attempt to film through the camera at the phone while holding both, so that I can show you what a person looks like on screen with the app. You let me know if I need to come closer or further.
No, you're good there.
Okay. So
I
you
need,
can see
I need to get closer. There we go.
what a person looks like
Woohoo!
through the SLS. Is it stick figuring me?
No,
I've never had a person on this, so I don't know.
no, you're not a stick figure.
Not a stick figure? Okay. So, but you can see,
You're white
laser.
hot. You're white hot though, like it's.
so if I step back,
You. s-
come
Oh, yeah.
closer.
That's very cool.
Near and far. Far.
It's funny when you were back
Near.
there, your arms start disappearing.
Oh yeah? I'll go back far again.
Yeah,
And then near.
that's very cool.
Reminds me of a show I watched in my childhood. Near and far. Anyway, I'll take this back.
Okay.
So that is the Spotted Ghost LiDAR camera. It doesn't do the mapping like an SLS, which we just discovered. I'm just going to see if there's any settings anywhere quickly here. The only setting is that I can flip the camera to a selfie cam. So there we are. Andre, me. I'll bring it closer so you can actually see. Andre. Oh, and it has overheated and froze, which is one of the problems that they were running into on the test. So it's back. So it does that on occasion. It'll just overheat and freeze. But there we go. So I'm going to close that, and we will load up the other. I'll let Andre find me again.
Yeah.
Because we're bouncing around with a lot of light and a very little light. So I will load up the other quick camera here called Ghost Vision. We'll give that a try, compare it to the Spotted Ghost version, see how they work, see how they look. Let's do that. This app is called Ghost Vision SLS. I just had to make the purchase so that I could unlock all the features. It was, what did I say, $13.55 Canadian, $11.99 US. But now we have access to the LiDAR, the SLS, something called Night, and it looks like you can record through the app on this one. So we're going to give it a try and see what happens. Anyway, let's, I'm going to turn on LiDAR first and bring up the adjustments. Oh, so this one is going to allow me to adjust the distance as well. Minimum. Oh, so it allows a min distance and a max distance.
That's cool.
So if I... Interesting. So this one's got a little more flexibility to the SLS camera. And I'm just going to pan around. I want to see... I'm going to take the minimum distance further out. It's shooting out lasers like crazy, I'm sure. Put the max distance all the way. Minimum distance, pull back. Let's see. I'm pointed at the doorway here, so let's see what I have to do to get the doorway to come up on this thing. Roll through. Maybe it doesn't go that far.
Strange. Okay.
Yeah. Let's see. Let's try. If I'm making Andre's life hard here. Moving around a lot. I go maximum. turn off the settings there. Okay, so from a LiDAR perspective, I think I actually prefer the spotted ghost. But this one has more features. So let's bring up the SLS feature. Enabled. And I'm going to record through the app. And then I'm going to turn and face Andre. So I will put the recording from this on the corner of the screen that Andre is recording, so you can see what it looks like with Andre there. I'm going to turn off the SLS now, turn on the LiDAR, and we'll look at Andre with the LiDAR just so you can see. And again, on the side of the screen so you can see what the LiDAR looks like. And then this one also has something called night. So while I'm recording, I'm going to put that on. And it's just, wow, it's like a high gain, super bright. I'll put that on the screen too. I don't know if I turn that way. Yeah, it's just super bright. Wow. So it just really boosts the sensitivity that we're getting. Anyway, let's stop that recording. So this is the Ghost Vision SLS. From an SLS point of view, it actually looks pretty good. I don't know that I would use the night feature because it just looks kind of crappy and super bright and washed out, even in this little bit of light. And then the LiDAR, definitely prefer the spotted ghost LiDAR. So maybe the two apps working side by side will be fantastic. But the SLS on this one does look really good. There is a settings menu here, I think. No, that just lets you review your clips, video recording style, audio recording style, and SLS AI algorithm, so you can make some changes. Nothing too much. Anyway, super quick video this week. Let's wrap this up. There you have it. Quick app test. 2 apps. Spotted Ghost LiDAR app and the Ghost Cam SLS. I don't know how much I will use either of them, to be honest, but I'm going to keep especially the Ghost Vision one, the Ghost Cam, just for an additional SLS camera because they're handy to have. It was expensive though in terms of apps, up in the range of the Ghost Tubes and the Necrophonic and stuff like that. So it was a more expensive app, but it is a lifetime for the $11.99 US. Anyway, if you like these reviews, you like this content, please hit the like button, please hit that notification bell, subscribe, do all the things. I screwed this up, so I'm just going to cut it. Appreciate you watching. Thank you again. And as always, let's find something.